What up? What up? Here we are with another episode of the Hooswhere podcast. I'm your host, Chase Mayfield, coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky. We have on the line Max Million. What's good, Max?
What's up, world? Still back in Charlottesville. It's switched up the background today. You know what I'm saying? We in a new recording spot, so I ain't gonna get too comfortable on this couch.
Yeah, we don't got no sponsors back there, bro. I don't really like all that promotion going on back there without a check.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You have to edit it out maybe next time, man. I'll get out the camera next time.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. We try to over here have some leverage. We got a UVA legend, man. Lynchburg legend. Oh, yeah, I know. Shoot. Hey, listen, I ain't even know nothing about Lynchburg until he told me about it. You know what I'm saying? So, one of the greats that come out of UVA, man, Chris Cook, what's good?
Man, what's good with you, man? I'm chilling, man. 434 representing. You know how it go.
434 all day. What you up to these days, man? Talk to the people. Let them know. Let them check in. They ain't kept up with you in a while, man. Check in with us.
Man, currently I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been down here for 9 years now. Moved down here in 2012. Started the personal training thing once I retired, 2016. And yeah, I've been doing that ever since. Really started off on a smaller scale, just doing some stuff with individual athletes. And now I've expanded into a gym, got my own gym, got a good solid customer base right now. Just grinding it out, man.
Yeah. What made you go to Charlotte?
It was really a decision between DC and Charlotte. And at the time, you know how the cost of living in Northern Virginia, DC is, man. It's outrageous. So, it was a no-brainer for me. A $500,000 house or a $200,000 house. Same square footage, same everything.
Yeah.
Sure. But just the price was doubled up in DC. So I just came down here. But good thing about down here, man, it's been growing so much, man. My house value doubled in the last 9 years. So
that's what's up.
I feel like I made a good decision when I did that.
For sure. The people back home ain't want you to come back home, hometown hero. You know what I'm saying?
My family, you know how the family is, man. Once you leave, they always want you to come back. But, I don't really get too many people asking me if I'm moving back. They ask if I'm going to come visit, because I think they know, man. If you're from Lynchburg, once you leave out of there, you ain't really trying to go back, man. It's so small and boring, and it ain't really nothing to do. But it's home, but I ain't trying to go back to Lynchburg, man. I go visit, say hi, do some charity stuff for the kids, but as far as me living there, that's I can't do that.
Yeah. No, I feel that. So man, talk to us about Lynchburg a little bit, man. What's it like? I ain't never been to Lynchburg. You're the only person now.
Lynchburg?
Y'all know anybody else from Lynchburg, man? Besides you?
Rocco.
Y'all know. Yep, Michael Rocco.
Michael Rocco.
And then, Juan Thornhill from the area, too. He's from Alta Vista, which is like 25 minutes from Lynchburg.
Wow, come on, bro. That's too far.
It's the area.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all claiming way too many counties now. You know what I'm saying, bro?
But Lynchburg ain't even a county. They just call it Lynchburg City.
Lynchburg City?
Yeah, they ain't even in the county no more. It used to be part of Campbell County, but they changed it to just Lynchburg City. I don't know when that change happened, but
yeah.
But we got some guys from the area. I can't claim Vic either, huh?
Nah, man. I want to know.
You say Vic from Gretna, man. He's from Lynchburg, man.
Yeah. Tell us about growing up there and what made you come. What was your decision? To come to University of Virginia.
Growing up there, it was cool. Just typical kid stuff, man. Running around, riding bikes. We really spent most of our time playing sports, bro. We grew up playing on a dirt basketball court. I don't know if y'all can relate to that. You might can, Minnie, because you was in Kentucky. I know it's a little country out there, too. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, we grew up playing on dirt basketball courts, playing football in the middle of the street, riding bikes across the city to go to the Dollar movie. It was a good life, man, but it wasn't like nothing too extra. You know what I'm saying? It was enjoyable, close-knit friends. And I mean, as far as me and my decision to come to UVA, bro, it was really something where my grandfather, I don't think he understood the recruiting process at the time because I had quite a few scholarship offers, but I think, for him, he was always a fan of Anthony Poindexter. We all know how Dex is,
yeah.
And Dex went to JF, which is a high school in my area. It's in Forest, but we consider that Lynchburg area too. He went to JF, and I remember my grandfather talking about him when I was coming up. I always just talk about Anthony Poindexter. And then during my recruiting process, during my junior year, Dex came down to visit the school, and my grandfather came to the school the same day.
On purpose? He knew he was coming? Or they just ran into each other?
I think it was something that Dex had set up where I ain't never had this conversation with Dex, so I don't really know. Yeah. So I think it was something where, either my coach or Dex had contacted my grandfather and let them know that a UVA recruiter was coming down to the school. I don't even know if he knew it was Dex, but when he got there and Dex, they was talking free, my grandfather was like, what? We ain't got to pay for him to go to college? Yeah, like, why not?
Yeah.
But he didn't know, what I'm saying? He was just like, yeah, I want you to go here. It's only an hour away from home. We can come to all your games. That was really kind of the biggest thing that influenced me to go to UVA. It was really the closest school other than Liberty. Liberty University at the time wasn't even, I think they were still D2 or D1 AA or something. They hadn't even made the jump to D1. And UVA was the closest school, but they weren't my first offer. But my grandfather, I think that's what he thought. You know what I'm saying? Because I had offers from Tech. Tech was actually my first offer. Okay. But my grandfather didn't really know about that.
Everybody's recruiting for corner, or there was multiple positions?
I had some spots at receiver. I want to say, it's been so long, man, I can't even remember. But I want to say Wake Forest might have recruited me at running back. But most of my stuff was at DB.
Okay. What your final decisions came down to? Like, who was in the running? Or was it just like once Dex showed up, you got a verbal commitment from your grandfather? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really how it went, man. I hate to say this because the people that hear this probably gonna jump down my throat, but yeah, I was leaning on Tech.
Yeah,
I won't even lie to you. I was leaning on Tech or Maryland. You know what I mean? And my grandfather came in. UVA was already his favorite team. You know what I mean? Because, back in his day, UVA was like that. Ralph Sampson and all them boys, the Aaron Brooks and all of those. So UVA was his squad already.
Sean Moore, all them boys right there.
Yeah, so, for me to get that scholarship off for him, it was like he was probably more excited than I was.
When did you connect with, obviously, I don't know, you, for everybody listening, you, Mill, Vic, y'all tighter than, what I'm saying, most people that show up to the campus like that, y'all grew through thin and thick, you know what I'm saying? And did you already have that relationship with them prior to, or did you build that in the recruiting process and then just kind of grow?
I never knew Jamil. Like, I knew who he was, you know what I'm saying, just from recruiting or whatever. We had been to a few camps at the same camps, a few different schools at the same, you know what I'm saying, I had heard about him because on Rivals and stuff, knew that he had committed. But before we got to campus, I hadn't had a conversation with him at all. You know what I mean? And Vic, we knew we were related, but you know what I'm saying? We didn't really like spend time together. It's because, he's my second cousin or something like that. I don't know. Well, we close cousins. So like my grandfather and his grandfather are like brothers or something. I can't remember how it goes, but yeah, none of us were really close until we got on campus, man. And I think that happened when, me and Vic were roommates, and then Vic and Jamil were both in the quarterback room together, and we all came in as freshmen. So, we just built that bond from freshman year on, man, and it's still going strong to today.
That's what's up. When you got to UVA, was it a culture shock? What was it like when you showed up to the University of Virginia, man?
Man, Chase. man, bro, y'all know me, bro. y'all know me more intimate than any of the fans, anybody that's gonna listen to this. So y'all know, it was a culture shock for me, man. I showed up with 3X tall tees, Ibizu jeans and do-rags home, man.
Yeah.
So showing up on UVA campus, it was just like, man, what is this? Sticking out like a sore thumb, bro. Like, just super uncomfortable, just, it was an adjustment for sure, man. But, I think I adjusted well, I won't lie. What was his name? Rodney McLeod?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came down with the skinnies. The skinnies and kind of influenced all of us. He came down with the DC skinnies on, and everybody started switching it up a little bit. But yeah, man, I came to school. I was straight out of Lynchburg, bro. Just the old school culture, Dipset, G Unit, all that. Headbands, do rags,
everything,
big T-shirts. Yeah, man, it was ridiculous, man. But thank goodness for growth. That's all I can say. Looking back at some of the pictures from 2005, it's like, what was I wearing, man? I'm wearing clothes for a man that's 280 pounds, and I ain't nothing but 195.
Hey, man. Hey,
looking crazy.
Everybody was pretty much doing the same stuff, man. But the question is, though, when you showed up with the academics, doing everything else like that, trying to fit in with the different people, did you feel like you kind of, I talk about a lot how like Max is over there hanging out with all these different types of crowds and stuff like that. Do you feel like you was kind of in your bubble or in the football bubble or amongst your friends, and that's where you felt comfortable with? Or did you feel like you had a chance to kind of really explore the different cultures that Virginia brings into this melting pot?
I felt like for me, I was most comfortable being around the guys I spent the most time with. You know what I'm saying? Like we were accepted. I feel like once, you started making some plays on campus and you on the field more, then, you get more accepted. Or if you try to interact with these different groups of people, man, you get more accepted. But, we stayed to ourselves for the most part. We were around the football team. The schedule was hectic. So, most of the time we just want to be around each other because we can relate to each other. We all got to do the same 5 a.m., 6 a.m. workouts. We all got to go through the same punishment if we get in trouble. I know y'all remember rolling. We all built a bond that's really unbreakable, man. We are probably gonna be friends until we leave the earth, man. So it was different for us, because we all went through something hard together. And I feel like the general student base, they didn't really go through what we went through on campus. They had it a lot easier, than they could really focus on school more than we could. We had to focus on football and school. And it's really hard to juggle that, honestly. And I knew it, but when I went back to finish my degree, I really realized it, man, because I finished those 2 or 3 semesters with a 3.8 GPA. But while I was in school, it was just a grind, man. You always tired. You really got to focus up, and that was the issue that I had.
A lot of hours a day. Y'all boys don't know because y'all ain't do the 5th year, 2nd semester. But I remember doing that, and I had class. There's a lot of hours in the day you don't even think about. Like there was times like 1 o'clock. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with myself right now.
Yeah, man. It's like
just get ready for like I'm not dead tired. Like I'm not.
That's just a lot of free time. So I really stayed in the athlete circle. Whether it was the women's basketball team, men's basketball team, football team, track athletes. That was my little outside of the football team crew.
That makes sense, but it's most of us do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Most of us do the same thing. I've seen a couple guys go in there and really get, get versatile in that crowd. But they also come from different spaces too. They're a little bit more open to different things. You know what I'm saying? Seeing a little bit different, more stuff. So everybody has their own experiences. Al Jeezy. Let's get into Al Jeezy, man. I know Al Jeezy. Al, he probably had a big influence on you, man. What were some of the experiences you had with him? And just from the football perspective, did you start as a freshman, a true freshman?
Did I do what?
Did you start as a true freshman?
I did for one game, but then I broke my ankle.
And then you broke your ankle. And
Broke my ankle the game that I started. The first game I started.
Then you came back as a sophomore, started, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Coach,
but I was kind of. It was kind of more of a. They were like rotating me with Chris Dorn, but you know, it was really my spot though. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know how Al Groh is, man. He need to earn. You know, I wasn't a highly.
Hold on, bro. You and CG. You and CG next to each other is like LeBron and you know what I'm saying? Just statue-wise. Bro. Like LeBron and Kyrie next to each other or something like that. Like, hold on, I got this. Let me get this guy right here.
It was just a thing, like, you know, they didn't expect me to be able to play as well as I could, man. You know, I was a 3-star.
They thought they was going to move you?
Yeah, you know, I came in as a safety.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They recruited me as a DB, brought me in as a safety, and then like I was there for like a day, and then they came the next day and was like, yeah, we're gonna move you back to corner. They knew I wanted to play corner anyway.
Yeah.
But they, you know, I was 6'2", 200 pounds. They thinking, oh, that's the safety right here.
Yeah. You used to have to look like Jalen Ramsey before Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, man. Man. But my first experience with Coach Groh, man, I was just telling somebody, I was telling my mama about this last night. I don't know why it came up. But my first week, I don't remember how many days I was on campus. But, you know, we got that first workout. And I overslept. Well, I woke up, but I was tired, man. And, you know, in high school, working out wasn't mandatory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no mandatory workouts. Not at least in my high school. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, man, I'm not about to go lift no weights, man. I'm chilling. I'm going back to sleep. Lift weights at 6 a.m. Nah, I'm good.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, time out.
Oh, hell no.
Hold on, bro. You thought it was optional, bro?
Bro, listen. I'm from Lynchburg, man. Hey, I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say mandatory or nothing. It said lift at 6. So I'm gonna
get in there at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna get in there at 2, man. I'll let the boys.
I'm gonna go later on. Right? Hey, I'm chilling. So yeah, I go back to sleep, man. Probably about 15, 20 minutes later. Dex come banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Cook, man, get your ass up. Like, yo, what's going on? Cook, man, what the hell you doing? You supposed to be in here lifting, but you got me coming all over here looking for your ass. Like, I'm like, man, come on, Dex. He's like, man, get dressed. Come on, man. So I get dressed. It's me and Kevin Crawford. Y'all remember Kevin Crawford, right?
Yeah.
Man, Kevin Crawford was my roommate for that summer.
Hold on, bro. Y'all both decided y'all didn't have to go at 6.
Man, we wasn't gonna go. We ain't working out. We ain't working out, right? So, you know, Dex pull up. He take us to the weight room, right? Y'all remember them boxes that we use for box jumps, right?
Yeah.
Man, Coach Groh makes me stand up on top of that joint, right?
Oh, Coach Groh's in the weight room.
Yeah, Coach, you know how he used to be on the treadmill in his Bill Belichick sweatshirt, man.
Yeah. So he was just there.
Yeah. So, you know, he made me stand up on top of the box. And he was like, now, Chris, tell everybody, I'm talking about the whole team in there. The whole team.
Why? Don't tell me he's still on the treadmill explaining it.
Yes, he's still standing on the Stairmaster, bro. On the Stairmaster. And said, that's Chris, now tell everybody why you were late this morning. Or why you ain't come to workouts on time this morning. So, you know, my response was, I was up late doing homework, Coach. Yeah. The whole team, bro, busts out laughing at me. I'm looking around like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all don't believe me. I know I'm lying, though. I wasn't doing homework, man. I'm up there mad or something. You know what I'm saying? The whole team busts out laughing at me. I'm looking around like, man, y'all don't believe me? Coach Groh was like, all right, now get down. And still made me roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the fact. So my very first experience with Coach Groh was him making me stand up on the box that's about 3 feet tall and tell the whole team that I was late because I was doing homework the night before.
Okay, Carl had to do it too?
Yeah, Carl had to do it too. We was in the same boat.
What was his excuse?
I don't remember what his excuse was. I just remember mine.
Hey, yours is quick thinking.
Man, what? Well, I'm like, yeah, I was doing homework. Now I ain't do no homework, man.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I bet.
Yeah. And then he was like, yeah, we're going to roll. You got 150 yards. What? Yeah, man. I was never late again.
That's funny. Oh, man. So, yeah, Coach Jeezy, man, he seemed like he was on your – I mean, one thing about Coach Jeezy is the fact of, like, I got a lot of respect for Coach Grow. One thing about Coach Grow is, you know, if he believe in you, trust you as a player, think you got a future in this thing, you know what I'm saying? He'll give you a little leash. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you a little leash, man. So obviously, you know, that didn't put you in the doghouse, did it?
Nah, man. It you know, it just made me realize what it was gonna be, man. You know, I had to realize that I couldn't do things my way, man. I had to buy into the system. And that's really all Coach Grove wanted from all of us was to just buy in, man. Just give your max effort, bro. Y'all know that better than the people listening. You know, he just wanted your effort and your best, really.
So when
no excuses.
When you got to practice, man, when did you like you got any practice stories where you was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I know I can play at this level. Actually, I think I'm probably one of the better players we got out here at this position. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I knew it my freshman year, really. It was like my third or fourth practice or something, you know, and he put me in there. Again, y'all remember Dayon Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it might have been my first practice. They kept throwing me up against Dayon Williams, and I think he had one catch the whole day. You know what I'm saying? They just kept throwing him the ball the whole day, and he had one catch, and I had like 4 picks.
And he was the guy. He was the guy too, wasn't he?
And he was the guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, this y'all best guy? Like, he ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So then I ain't no disrespect to Dayon if he listens, you know what I mean? If he listens to this, you know what I'm saying? Because he could ball. But, you know, that's when I knew, bro, like, yeah, I'm better than these cats out here. Because everybody out here showing him love and respect, you know what I'm saying? Kind of scared of him as far as the DBs went. Only dude that wasn't scared of him was Crunch, Marcus Hamilton.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that's really when I knew, man, when they started throwing me against the upperclassmen and I held my own.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good, man. So, you know, when you showed up, man, was NFL always the goal? NFL always the goal? How did you feel about the academic side of things? Did you was just there to get through it?
NFL was always the goal for sure. You know what I mean? But, you know, I always said I was going to go since a kid, but I think every kid that plays football says they're going to go to the NFL. You know,
I thought that too, Cook. I thought that too, and then I realized that ain't the case.
you touched it though, many, bro. I don't know too many dudes that tear both their knees up and still do
it. Yeah.
Or do have multiple knee. And come on, man, Chase, you was like that, bro. Don't, stop. Cut it out.
No, I'm saying that was my thing too, and I showed up. I was going to the league, but I'm just saying, out of our team, it wasn't 100% think they was going to the league.
No. Yeah, no, for sure. It was a few guys that, they just knew. We just here to practice. No disrespect. But my goal the whole time was the NFL, bro. You know, I ain't had nothing else in mind. It was NFL. You know, I never made all conference. That was the goal too. That kind of irritated me. I never made all conference. I still don't understand how I never made all conference.
Yeah.
And literally only gave up 3 touchdowns my whole college career.
Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean on that. Do you think that? So talk about the situation when you got kicked out of school, or whatever, suspended or whatever. Do you think that had a situation? We'll get into how it happened or whatever. But do you think it had any effect on, you know? Obviously, UVA controls the media and stuff like that, and then the media.
Yeah, I definitely think, you know, me getting kicked out had something to do with my all-conference status my senior year.
So what happened with that situation anyway? I know this is in my mind. This is what happened. In my mind, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? We going to. I'm a freshman, true freshman. Yeah. I'm redshirting out here, and you know we going to the bowl game. You know what I'm saying? You out there throwing up heavy hitters out there, letting it fly at Miami, all of them type of things like that. We getting on the bus. We getting on the bus to go down to the bowl game. And you're not on the bus, bro.
Yeah, bro. I came. You know, I came and started getting on the bus. I was walking to the bus, and Coach Rose got off the bus and was like, "Yo, Chris, like, Unfortunately, like they suspended you. Like you can't even travel.
That's crazy.
Like,
So that's when you found out. You found out when your bags was packed and everything.
Bags was packed. I'm stepping on I'm on the bottom step of the bus. Stepped on one foot on the bottom step. But I mean, but they was trying to call me. You know, I'm a broke college student, so this was when we had the sidekicks and all that.
Yeah,
My phone had got turned off. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't afford to pay the bill.
Yeah.
Phone had got turned off, so couldn't nobody call me. You know what I'm saying? And tell me that I was suspended. So I come back, and then that's when they was like, yeah, like your GPA wasn't high enough, you know what I mean, for this past semester, and we ain't gonna be able to let you play in the bowl game.
That's crazy. So during the whole season, the semester that they're talking about, you was able to play, but you're not able to finish the season because of the semester's grades. That don't make no sense in my mind.
Yeah.
You know, the bowl game after the semester ends, they got the grades in town.
I know.
After the semester, It was like, that was the Gator Bowl. Michael Crabtree. I know
exactly what bowl game it is.
Yeah, we should have won that.
I thought they was about to try to put me in there. I thought they was about to try to burn me. You know, Coach Gordon care about your red shirt, boy. Hey,
You know, I used to tell Crab when I played with him in San Fran all the time. I was like, bro, if I'd have played in that game, bro, y'all wouldn't have beat us, man.
Yeah.
They would not have beat us, bro. If I'd have played in that Texas Tech game, they wouldn't have beat us.
No chance.
Because, you know, I was supposed to guard Crabtree the whole game. I was supposed to guard Crabtree that whole game.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. They held him until about the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We was doing all right. And then, you know, when Jamil went out, it went downhill from there.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. But now, back to your other question about the academics, man. So, I don't know if y'all know, but, you know, I wanted to be a civil engineer. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to be in the engineering school.
I know that. I know that. How that conversation go?
Yeah. As soon as I said something about engineering, they was like, yeah, nah, you don't have time for that. Here's a list of things you can do, though. Yeah. I know y'all remember that list.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know y'all remember that. It was about 6 majors on there, maybe 5 or 6 majors, bro.
I tried to go to E school. They told me no chance.
I'm trying to go to the E school, too. And they was like, yeah, nah, you're not doing that. You can do drama, you can do anthropology, psychology, sociology, and something else. I don't remember what it was.
They hit you with that in the recruit, no, did they?
Nah, they ain't hit you with that. You know what I'm saying? You telling them, like, yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Write you a letter like, yeah, you can do all of that. As soon as you get on campus, though, you're a scholarship football athlete. You don't have time for the E school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, I mean, once they told me that, I just lost interest in school altogether. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll do anthropology. Like, I didn't even know what anthropology was.
What is anthropology? Study of the rocks?
Right?
The general definition of it is the study of people.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? The study of people and cultures. I mean, you're just pretty much studying what people. It's kind of like history and I can't really explain it, bro. I don't
to be honest with you, if they allow for us to do the things that we really had interest in, they would have less academic challenges.
Yeah, they will have less issues, bro.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. I feel that 100%.
You know what I'm saying? When they told me I couldn't do it, I'm just like, what? Why not? They're like, yeah, you can do one of these. But if I could go back, I ain't gonna lie, I would have picked drama. You know what I'm saying? And been like behind the camera or something, or something like that.
That's what's up, man. See, a lot of people don't know that story about the Gator Bowl. I don't know if it's ever been told or if you had to do an interview about it or anything like that. But from my perspective, I was in Florida before I realized you weren't there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was in Florida, bro. Then Coach Grow was like, you gonna run a little bit with the twos. You gonna run a little bit with the twos, me and Mosley. I said, what am I running with the twos for? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm scout team galore. Don't be running me with the twos.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. That was a rough day for me. And Noble, I wanted to cry right then and there, but I ain't cried till the next day.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I broke down the next day like, man, damn.
But the situation, so you and Mill ended up not being able to play the next season. So why did Mill get to play in the bowl game? And you don't get to play in the bowl game?
I'm not sure. I think it was a situation where his semester GPA was good, but his overall GPA for that 12-month period wasn't good enough.
Okay.
For him to play in the next season. But I think his GPA for that semester was good enough for him to play in the bowl game. I think that's what it was.
I think that was one of our toughest situations as through my
as a team,
as the program. You know what I'm saying?
That was the 9-win season, and we lost 5 starters off of that.
Yeah, we lost some. It
was me.
We lost hella players from that. Jeezy got it was me. Unfortunately,
it was me, Jamil, Jeffrey Fitzgerald, and Michael Simpson. I can't remember who the 5th starter was. Who was it?
It wasn't a starter, but we lost Courtney Williams too, who was supposed to be nice.
Yeah.
And then Pete, the whole Pete thing messed up.
Yeah. But no, Jeffrey Fitzgerald was a monster, man.
Oh yeah, Fitz was tough.
Oh yeah.
But that situation, that summer right there was a big blip in our program and Jeezy. I think that actually was the thing that actually ended up getting Jeezy out of
Yeah, I think that's what killed him too, man.
Nah, I think it was. I'm be honest with y'all, man. It's just no disrespect to Jeezy's son, but that offensive coordinator.
Hey.
Whoa. We ain't gonna say no names, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
You can't do that. I mean, y'all boys play defense, but I'm just gonna tell you, night and day when we had Laser, and then I also went to Greg Brandon. So when I tell you offensive coordinator can ruin your day, they can ruin it for you. So,
but this is the thing though. We go from a bowl game, and then next year we lose our starting quarterback. That's what I think it really hurt was with Meal, because now we had to go with Verica and
Layla. No, Layla was gone.
Nah, Pete got kicked out by then.
Yeah, we were Verica and Vic. Vic was pretty much the next quarterback.
Backup.
Yeah.
So that was tough, man. How can a program go from
9 wins?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Jamil too. We got a 5-star quarterback back there. Jamil on an upward path, you know what I'm saying? Towards I thought he was going to be one of the better quarterbacks that we ever had at the university.
Still don't know why he didn't get a shot at the league.
He did the same thing Bryce Perkins did. I put that on everything. Anybody want to argue with me? Argue with me.
I think Jamil was better than Bryce Perkins.
I still don't know how my bro didn't get a shot at the league, man. Still, I'll never understand that.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, that's a tough situation. We show up next year, you guys can't play. So what do you do in the year where you don't play? What does that look like? You still going to school too?
Nah, what? School?
You was in Lynchburg?
I went back home, man. I started doing this. I was working in a little warehouse. It was like a logistics warehouse. They pretty much did like logistics for Sears. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I was pretty much moving refrigerators and ovens and washers and dryers around the warehouse and loading them onto box trucks to be delivered to people's houses, bro. That's what I did for that whole year I was out. You know what I'm saying? And I was just...
How'd you stay in shape that whole year?
In the neighborhood. Bro, I didn't stay in shape. You don't remember when I came back, Lily, bro? I was throwing up that whole first 2 weeks. Bro, I threw up for the first 2 weeks, bro, trying to do that conditioning test, trying to get ready for them 300s. But yeah, I wasn't working out, bro. I was just working, bro. It was really like a state of depression. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I always said, like, yeah, I'm gonna go back, I'm going back when this is over. But really, I was just working, bro. Just trying to get some money.
Yeah. I don't know how you did it, because if they would have kicked or suspended me, I wouldn't even have thought to come back. I would have been like looking for my next option. I know somebody out there want me somewhere. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't nothing nobody could have done. It was the NCAA.
But you could have went down like grades, could you went down a level?
I probably could have transferred down and played. But you know, I just sat it out. I started as a true freshman, played as a true freshman. I never had a red shirt year, so you know, I guess we could look at that as a red shirt year, the year that I had to sit out.
Yeah,
but not really. It was a lost season.
So you're going into your junior year. You can't play that year, right? That's correct.
Nah, I was finishing my junior year, going into it would have been my senior year.
So you essentially could have left.
I could have left, but look, let me tell you about that. So I was going to leave when they told me this is actually, this all happened before. Yeah, I think it was before they told me I couldn't play in the bowl game. I was about to put my name in the draft.
Yeah.
After my junior year, I was gonna put my name in the draft on the draft board or whatever. And then, I guess I don't know if it was Misfits or Adrian or whoever. Somebody ended up telling Coach Grove that I was gonna enter the draft. And I'm standing at the fax machine about to send it off, and he come running around the corner. Chris, no, just come back, because he, what I'm saying, just come back, and I promise you, I'll get your draft stock up. Just come back, and I'll make sure you go in the first 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? This is a conversation he had with me. Yeah. I'm sitting there looking at him like, man, like, I don't know if that's what I want to do, but I trust him. You know what I'm saying? Still trust him to this day. I love the man like he, one of my blood relatives.
Yeah.
And I really feel like, he did help me get drafted as early as I did, especially with the situation of me getting suspended and having to sit out for a season, because, that's rough. But that's really what happened, because I was on the way. I was ready to send that fax off and everything to the NFL and put my name into the draft after my junior year.
You just basically missed out on 2 years of money.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because you was going to get a chance regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it might have been late rounds, you know what I'm saying? But I would have been coming off them Bayless workouts.
Yeah, you would have been straight. You'd have been straight. So
I'd have been coming off the Matt Bayless.
You sit out a year, you go work in the warehouse. You sit out a year and go work in the warehouse instead of going to make at least $100,000. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
At the minimum.
League minimum was about 280 then, I want to say.
Hey, even if you was P Squad, you was 100. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But,
Yeah, but that signing bonus, though, for them higher rounds, though, that might have made up for them 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? And see, I always think about stuff like that, too, because I'd be like, yo, what if I would have went, you know what I'm saying? Like, would I have hurt my knee my rookie year? You know what I mean? Because that's really what happened.
The thing I think about is the age. Because when I get to the NFL, I realize they looking at your age. You know what I'm saying? They could care less, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they like when you're young.
Oh, yeah. You was what, 20 and 21 when you?
Yeah, I was what? I went to the league at 23.
Yeah, you've been 21.
My birthday in February.
You've been 21.
I would have left at 21. Yep.
See,
if I would have left my junior.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Because then you got 4 years on that rookie contract.
Yeah.
25 then.
25, ready to re-up.
Yeah, that's why I see it now as a business. But because I was thinking about when I said, man, if I would have knew them numbers,
that's what I tried to tell Anthony that. Ant Harris that. You know what I'm saying? That year after he had them 14 picks or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you gotta go. You led the NCAA in picks. You gotta go. I'm not coming back to school.
Yeah.
Man, if you would have led after your red shirt sophomore year, if you would have led the NCAA in picks, you coming back to school?
I'm gone. I don't even know how they got me back after I was third in the NCAA my junior year or whatever. I don't even know how I got back on that one. Oh, hey, they had me on some do it for the squad stuff. Do it for the squad.
Wait, what? What?
Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't understand the business of the NFL though. Like you think you think you can go another year, but the football is such a demanding sport on your body that other year is such a big risk. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of insurance they give you. Like I can take that risk making money, or I can take that risk eating at the PAV or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Because look, the risk is so high, bro. You know how I tore my knee? How I tore my meniscus, bro? Like literally no contact. I'm backpedaling. Like we was playing cover 3. I'm on the nub side. Yeah. I'm backpedaling. It's a run play away from me to the strong side. I pedal, take about 4 or 5 back pedals, and stop. Tore my meniscus. Didn't change direction, didn't do nothing. Something I do every day. Backpedal and stop. Tore my meniscus.
One too many times.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what? How?
Yeah.
Like I wasn't even going full force, wasn't running fat, wasn't doing nothing. Tore my knee up.
I told my got so many hits.
I told my Achilles rolling to the opposite side of the field too. I told my Achilles, hey man, I braked out of that break. I thought the carpet rolled up. I thought the turf rolled up, boy. I said, what? What kind of turf we got up here in Toronto?
I'm telling you, bro, like, what is going on?
I said, what type of turf we got up here in Toronto? Why know I should be up here in the CFL? What do you got this bad turf glued down? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they called me too, bro. They called me 2016, telling me, yeah, we got a contract for you for $50,000.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm not coming up there for no $50,000. That's a one game check in the NFL. I'm not coming up there.
See, you had that benefit of you know what I'm saying, getting up there and playing for a few years. You know what I'm saying? That 55 came over my way. I didn't even care how low it was. I was like, man, I got something to prove. So, that went and took. I actually seen that contract reason. I was in my old emails looking for an attachment, and that contract came up in my email. I said, well, look at this 55. And it was Canadian.
yeah, right.
What? It was Canadian.
Oh, man.
Funny, I remember when you was in D.C. You remember when you was with the Skins?
Yeah.
I was still in Minnesota.
Yeah. We was out there, bro, chilling.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, man, you come back from that thing. You've been working, doing a real job. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you come back to school and you know, play your senior year. How you think that year went? Obviously, you just said you thought you should have been all conference. You know what I'm saying?
That was my best season, honestly. As far as like intercept, I had 4 picks. I don't remember how many. I want to say I had like 11 breakups, about 50 tackles or something.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. Like, how I'm a corner, Chase. I'm a corner, bro. Every year I finish top 5 in tackles on the team.
Yeah.
At corner.
Yeah.
How am I not all conference?
Hey, I don't.
At least honorable mention.
Some politics in there, bro.
Mention.
Oh, at least honorable. You didn't get honorable. You didn't get honorable mentions.
No, bro. It was one year I had more tackles than C-Long.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You can go fact check this. I had more tackles than Chris Long one year and didn't make all conference.
That's crazy.
From corner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We ain't talking about safety. We ain't talking about I wasn't in the box. I'm coming from corner. Making tackles, man.
That's pretty solid. That's
but no, I mean my senior year was my best year for sure, you know, because I was locked in. I knew what I was shooting for, you know.
Who's the toughest matchup you played against?
Calvin Johnson.
In college?
Both. I was a true freshman, bro. True freshman, man. Coach Groh told me, yeah, you're going to be with Calvin Johnson. What? What?
Instead of Marcus Hamilton.
Yeah, exactly. It was just the height. You know what I'm saying? My height matched up well against his.
Okay.
So Coach Groh was like, yeah, you're going to follow him all day. But then they started putting him in the slot. He was going to work on the safeties.
Going to work?
Man, I think
I actually watched that game because, you know, that was probably right before I showed up. That was your we were seniors in high school then. I think I actually watched it.
Yeah, I watched that, Jay. We was in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, yep.
Man, he hit the safety with a corner post. Oh my God. The outside receiver ran a dig and he ran a corner post. Man, safety ain't have a chance.
It was over.
And we was in cover 4. So, you know, I had to run with the dig. I can't help you on that.
Yeah.
I got to take this dig.
So after this season's over, your senior year, you know what I'm saying, you drop out of class, you go training for the draft right away. What's your situation look like?
As soon as I left campus, I went to I signed with Mike McGarvey, not Mike McGarvey, but Hadley Engelhard, but Mike McGarvey was my representative as far as my agent. And then I went down to Pensacola. Then from there, I went to the Senior Bowl. And then Senior Bowl to the draft, combine, then draft. I feel like
the Senior Bowl. I was Senior Bowl because I wish I would have did the Senior Bowl. I was hurt, but
I feel like the Senior Bowl is what really you know, up my draft stock, honestly, because I'm there with all the top guys. I'm there with all the seniors anyway. Because Joe Hayden was in that class, but he was a junior that year.
You was strapping up at one-on-ones over there with Senior Bowl?
Yeah, I was going crazy in one-on-ones at Senior Bowl. Like I was guarding Marty Gilliard and what was his name? He went to Missouri. I can't think of his dang old name. Denario, something like that. I want to say Denario Alexander or something. But he was nice at the time. You know what I'm saying? As far as coming out of college, he was nice. That's really when I showed up in one-on-ones and the team drills at the Senior Bowl. But even still, though, they ain't even start me. And I probably had the best week of practice at the Senior Bowl out of everybody. But they still ain't start.
Hey, listen. You just showing up is going to up your draft stock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, you just showing up to go up your draft stock because you over there in the corner line. You over there in the corner line.
Yeah.
Dwarfing these boys.
And the 6'3".
Yeah.
And the 6'3", 210 at the time.
You a bit idiot not to show up and go get those measurables.
Yeah, I'm about 220 now though.
Hey. But so man, talk to you about the NFL career, man. NFL situation. So you go second pick of the draft. Did you think you might have had a first round opportunity?
But yeah, man, I thought, I would have had a first round opportunity, but like I said, that suspension really hurt me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because after the Senior Bowl that I had, you know what I'm saying, and after the combine that I had, I was top in every category except for bench.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every category that should matter for a DB. Agility, speed, change direction, catching the ball. I was in the top at all of it. But, that suspension killed me.
Yeah.
That suspension, yeah, they was just like, that was the one.
I'm sure that was all the questions you was getting at the combine.
Yeah. I remember Bill Belichick.
Oh, he already got the inside with Coach Grove.
Yes. Yeah. But see, you know what I think he didn't like about? I think that he liked, you know what I'm saying, that I was not okay with it, but I could live with getting beat on a play and not being like devastated about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember they asked me about every play that I had bad my senior year. Every last one of them. And the first play they brought up was the Duke game, bro.
Oh, the slant.
The Duke game. It was the dig. You remember all they ran was digs, Chase.
Oh, yeah.
I know you remember that. That's all they ran with Thaddeus. What was his name? Thaddeus.
And all we was playing was zero.
Straight zero. Straight man. No help, nowhere.
Hey,
so it's the end of the game.
Me, you and Cook, they got to put some respect. You in history got to put some respect on that threesome back there, right there. You know
but me, you on side. We was straight man all day.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we was playing zone, but yeah, we was manned up all day. But nah, yeah, the first play they pulled up when I went into the draft room with New England was the Duke play, bro. I knew the play.
Yeah.
I knew he was running the dig. And what was the dang on the quarterback name? It was Thaddeus something.
I was young.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, I jumped the dig, and he see me. He saw me jumping and pump faked it.
Yeah.
Receiver went behind me. He threw it over my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they scored. And Bill Belichick was like, yeah, what happened right here? I'm like, man, I knew the play. I jumped the route. Quarterback saw me and threw it over my head. Like,
pretty simple.
I don't know what he want me to do. Coach Grove was up on my back right before that shit. Cook, make your play. Go get the ball.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
So I jumped the route.
Held on to it just a little bit.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, though. So you talk to us about your NFL journey, man. How you feel like it went, all those different type of things like that.
I mean, it was just a lot of ups and downs, man. Just mostly injuries for real. Like my rookie year, I'm having a good preseason, having a good training camp. No, not many people know this, but it was one day I was going to cry. I had about 5 picks and cracks. Because you know when you first get there, they're going to try you.
Yeah.
They're gonna see what you're gonna do. I'm telling you, they threw about 10 deep balls that day. I picked about 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to the next preseason game. You know, I started that game, and that was the game I tore my meniscus. Then I come back, you know what I'm saying, from that meniscus, playing again, playing the one game, tore my other meniscus. Just like, you know, I tried to come back from that. Didn't really have the rhythm that I wanted at the end of the year. It's the end of the year. You can't catch no groove like that.
Yeah.
Everybody else already in mid-season form. And then I come back the second year. That's when I got into that legal situation with my girl at the time. And I lost that whole season. I think I played in 6 games that year, 6 games my rookie year. Then I came back my third year, and I'm balling out, you know what I'm saying, probably having the best season I had in the league, period. Then that's when I broke my arm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't catch a break. I missed 8 games with that. Come back from that, you know, I'm wearing a little plate or brace on my arm or whatever. But, you know, it wasn't the same, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't lifting for them 8 weeks I was out. So the strength wasn't there. The aggression wasn't there that you need to play at that level.
Yeah.
And then my 4th year, my body was just like, my knees was swelling up every week. I'm having to get fluid drained off my knees. Like, people don't really know this stuff, and this is stuff that we don't televise or put out there as athletes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially while we playing. But yeah, my 4th year, still in Minnesota. I'm getting my knees drained. You know, I got big cysts behind my knees. I can't bend my knees.
I had one of them joints too, boy. That joint is disgusting.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. And then, you know, so I'm having an up and down year all season that year. You know, but I still got the passion for it. I still, you know I can play.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to stick it out. And I'm really just out there embarrassing myself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I stick it out. And then, you know, my 5th year come, that's when I go to San Fran. I had the option to go to, you know, back to Minnesota, Green Bay. I had a few options on the table, but I ended up going to San Fran. You know what I'm saying? They offered me the most money, 1-year deal.
Yeah.
Go to San Fran, and I like it out there. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota was more of a cover 2 system, zone. You know what I'm saying? We go to San Fran, we playing straight man.
Yeah.
Big fan. It's zone, but it's man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He go 5 yards, it's man.
Hey, this how they doing the memes. You got to take that.
Yeah.
You got to take that.
You know, I'm loving that. Because it's like, all right, yeah, I can play man.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like, you know, my performance was at a high level, even that preseason, all through training camp. You know, I'm performing at a high level. And then, we get to, I don't remember what week it was. It was early in the season. We was in Denver. This was when Peyton was still in Denver. And going to block a field goal, somebody pushed me in the back. I tear my hamstring. And then after that, I just, you know, the passion was gone, bro. Like, it was just like, I keep getting ready, keep prepping for the season, getting in shape, conditioning. You know how hard that work is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I keep getting ready, and just for me to keep getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't keep doing that to myself mentally. So I was just like, bro, I'm done, man.
Yeah.
I tried. I mean, I was still there. I tried to go back for year 6. You know what I'm saying? Got in training camp. I could barely walk upstairs at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because my knees was just like swelling up every day. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. You must have been bone on bone.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I had they diagnosed me with osteoarthritis. I want to say my 3rd year in the league. They told me, like, yeah, you're gonna have to get your knees replaced at some point. So
that's tough, right there.
I'm trying to hold that off as long as I can.
I had that big cyst going on in the back of my knee, boy. I talked to the doctors over there at Washington, or the trainers. They was like, "Nah, that's normal." I said, "Nah, I ain't never had that before. What is it? What is
not normal.
You know what I'm saying?
it make your whole knee stiff, bro. And then
you can't bend it. You can't squat or nothing. You know
don't let it get to draining down that calf muscle. That calf muscle get to hurt.
Hey, bro, I used to have to wear leggings just because I was like, man, what is this in the back of my knee, bro?
Yeah, bro. I used to do all type of stuff, man. But nothing would make it go away. Wasn't nothing they could do for me. You know what I'm saying?
Not to stop playing, did it go down.
Yeah, that's the only time because that constant change direction. All we do is change direction.
Yeah, keep on swelling. Keep on swelling.
Yeah.
See, when I was playing, I was getting to the point where I was taking just like over-the-counter painkillers just to practice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, at the time, you don't realize how unhealthy that is for you. But
I was taking meloxicam, man. It was prescription anti-inflammatory, and it still didn't do nothing for me.
I'm talking about every day at training camp.
Yeah, every day, bro. Every day, bro. Bro, I had bought the you remember them not the Game Ready. I had the Game Ready, and then what was them the moon boots called, the compression joint.
Normatec.
Yeah, I had the Normatec and all that. That ain't none of that help, bro.
Yeah, nah. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, it was over for me. Then year 6, I went back to San Fran. You know what I'm saying? They gave me that another 1 year deal. You know, they pretty much told me like, yo, it's your spot to take.
Yeah.
You know, and my knees just wasn't cooperating, bro. And then, you know, they called me up. It was like, yeah, we're gonna release you today. But we had called the other teams and let them know we was gonna release you. And Baltimore wants you to fly out. I flew to Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? Their doctors, and I was there for probably like 6-7 hours, bro. Like just doing doctor stuff. And they sending me the MRIs and all of this. And the doctor just told me like, yo, like the way your knee is, like you wouldn't make it through one practice. Like, so I ain't never get signed. I just ended up going back to Cali after that and came back to Charlotte.
That's what's up, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But, you know, unfortunately, that's a story of a lot of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of us, man. Not for long.
Yep. So, but other than that, man, you made a lot of money, did a lot of things for your family, future, all those type of things like that. And then on top of that, everybody that play with you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's the real thing about the situation. Let's get into what you're getting into now. Like, you know, after sports, after NFL, you realize like, all right, you kind of had like a clean cut. It almost sounded like you didn't even, you know what I'm saying? After that, you was like, nah, I'm done with it type situation. Did you get right into the training stuff or did you try something else?
I actually was just chilling out, traveling with the family, you know, just enjoying the family at the time. I had just had my little girl, you know, like the year that I decided to retire. So probably spent the first 2 years with her. Like, but then I had went back to school because, you know, I never graduated and went back to school, finished my degree. I tried to get into the coaching thing. You know what I'm saying? I did some volunteer stuff at a Division III school down here in Charlotte. Yeah. I don't know if you heard of Johnson C. Smith. And I did some volunteer stuff with them. Tried to get on with Bronco at one point, but that didn't work out. I realized what the schedule was like for coaching, bro. And I was just like, yeah, this ain't for me, man.
I don't know how to put in all this work on this film. I ain't about to do
it. Yeah, I enjoy my free time too much for me to be in here for 14 hours a day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They in there all day, bro. You think players' day is long, the coaches' day is super long, you know. It just wasn't for me.
Only way I get back into coaching is if I get that Sean Moore special.
You know?
Show back up and get right on the wide receiver job or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, but you know, if I'm trying to work my way up, you want me to volunteer then be a GA and do? I don't know about all that.
I don't know about all that. Yeah. Then you just decided to get into the gym. That was the next step, or you just start training some kids and was like, man, I'm gonna try to make a business out of this.
I really started with my cousin, and it was just a thing where he was just like, yo, I'm trying to get ready for the season, trying to go D1, da. And I just started doing stuff with him. You know, he's a DB. I've been teaching him DB stuff for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it just started from there and picked up. And I really haven't even been promoting it, bro. It's really just been people telling their friends about it, telling their family about it, and it's just been growing, bro. Like,
so I got a question now. No, this is a real question right here. You can plead the fifth if you don't want to put your business out there. Right? Now, what's the hourly rate for a 4-year NFL, 5-year NFL vet?
We ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth.
I'm out here in Lexington. I had to stop training. Bro. I'm like, bro, I don't even have to. I'm just like, listen, I don't even have to even tell you to pick up a weight. I can sit here and talk to you for an hour. You can't afford what I'm about to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But like, I try not to be, too greedy with it because I made a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I try not to be too greedy with it and make it affordable for I'm just gonna say it, for African Americans.
Yeah. I understand. Those are the people that's got the better chance of going to the league. You spend your time with people that you think actually got an opportunity to use what you're telling them. You know what I'm saying? That type of situation.
For sure. But I'm just talking about the general public, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the athletes. I'm trying to make it more affordable for your everyday person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm working with a dude now. He started out with me at 425 pounds. Yeah, and I got him down to what, 250 something right now.
Dang.
In 10 months.
In 10 months.
10 months, man.
Damn. What you do? Put a muzzle over his mouth?
Yeah. Nah, he been grinding, bro. And then, he dedicated to it. So he been fasting. He been, just doing what he need to do to make sure he get the weight off and keep it off. So, I mean, it's me, but it's more him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are you like full service? Like, do you offer like the nutritional side too? And if you do, like, where'd you learn that? Oh, okay.
I don't do the nutritional side of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just send them to somebody else that does it. Or, I got a massage therapist that I'll send people to. I got a nutritionist I'll send people to.
Gotcha.
I got a realtor I'll send people to. It's just, it's really like a family, man.
Yeah.
Like anything, whatever they need, I probably know somebody that does it.
For sure. So yeah, that was my experience when I was training. I was like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm being here all day, and you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to do a deal for everybody out here. And you know what I'm saying, like I had a program like, listen, I'm gonna do this, you get 3 workouts a month. You know what I'm saying? All different type of situations like that. And I was adding up my coin. I was like, nah, I don't know about these numbers.
But see, what I learned
the way I'm charging you guys, I'm gonna have to get about 20 of you guys just to get down to the right, in every hour. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But it can't be every hour. What you gonna have to do? You gotta group people together, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you gotta put the same hour.
You gotta have a time block for in the morning and a time block for in the evening. So your midday is just open. Because I mean, my earliest session is at 5.
Yeah.
In the morning. But on those days, I'll be done by 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 9 a.m. And then I won't go back till 6 in the evening for another hour. Yeah, so at the most, I'm working 5 hours a day.
Yeah, that's how you make money in that space.
You know what I'm saying?
You bring everybody in around the same time frame. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I was having one person an hour for 9 hours. I was like, nah, it ain't gonna be.
Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nah, but I started off like that though. I started off like that, and I wasn't getting paid at first because it was my cousin.
Yeah,
literally my second cousin. His mama, my first cousin. He, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I wasn't charging him at all. And then it was like his boy that went to my high school. I wasn't charging him. I'm just training.
That's what started hurting you, is where you be like, I got a guy to go come with me. Hold on, now, let me talk to him individually.
Yeah, I knew him. You know what I'm saying, before that. So, I mean, I was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? And then I started off with one of my chick down here that she one of my friends, you know what I'm saying? And I know she's in the night industry. You know what I'm saying? And I hit her and was like, yo, I know she liked to work. I was like, yo, come train with me. You can come train with me for free. Just bring me clients.
Yeah, hey, that's smart. That's a nice little client base. That's a nice little client base to hit right there.
Exactly. So, I got into that.
They got the bread too.
I started tapping into that market, you know what I'm saying? And then once that got going, that's when my boy Sean, he a realtor, he hit me up. And he was like, yo, I see you doing the training thing that I'm trying to come through. And he came through, then he sent his fraternity brothers. And yeah, it's just been growing and growing and growing ever since then. I really don't have no athletes right now.
That's crazy. Because, that's really the only passion I have is to try to help any other athletes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to deal with anybody else in that gym. Like, I'm trying to give you information. First of all, I don't even want to be here. First of all, I don't even want to be here. Second of all, I feel bad if I don't offer you some type of knowledge to what I've gained. You know what I'm saying? So I just started training. I just started training again, and I'm only doing a block of Sundays. From Sundays 9 to like 11. I said, I got 3 spots I'm doing. Y'all get one of them 3 spots, I'm out. That's it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm making it exclusive so I can raise the prices on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then go from there. But it's just field work. I got a DB, I got a safety, and I got a wide receiver. So, it feels good to work with these.
The hardest thing about the athletes is they have in season and off season. So it ain't gonna be. It'll never be consistent. I mean, with people in general, it's not going to always be 100% consistent just because, you know how we be hot and cold on working out.
Yeah.
Hey, Cook, listen, I'm telling you, hey, as soon as you don't show up for this hour block, it's back open. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Back open. Oh, yeah. But nah, man, bro, we appreciate. I don't know, shoot, Max, you got anything else you want to tap in with Cook while we got him on the phone? You know, he tough man to get on the line, bro.
Yeah, man, I caught food poisoning the other day, man.
Shit. I mean, I don't want to backtrack too much, but I honestly just really want to hear what you how you cope with that transition. Because I'm gonna be honest, man, when I got there were a couple of dudes, I was like, they gonna last in the league for a while. I mean, one of my first things on scout team, I remember I had like a little out from running back, and for some reason, you was on the inside, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw him like, there ain't no way he gonna beat me. Like, I'm outrun you. I just remember you laughing, jogging, and catching up to me. I was like, God damn. So, saying I just like, there are a couple of guys on the team that I was like, they gonna be in there for a while and retire out there. So I know your injuries kind of probably cut you a lot shorter than you thought. What kind of like was that transition? And what was the realization? Like, man, my body ain't where my mind is.
I mean, it was rough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was rough because everything in my mind wanted to play football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To this day, bro, I'll be in the weight room backpedaling, like making breaks, you know what I'm saying? Lining up on cones, practicing footwork, hand placement, knowing I'm probably never going to use it again unless I'm teaching one of my guys. So I mean, it's still something that I deal with to this day. It'll be days like I just be like, damn, man, like I wish I could really play. Like I be looking at dudes like, yo, he's sorry, bro. Like,
right.
I'd be looking at like, damn, he's sorry, man. But he been in the league for 7 years, 8 years because he stayed healthy.
That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be rough for me to like just see dudes I know I'm better than that's still playing in the league or, you know what I'm saying, getting paid. And I just be like, man, it used to make me mad. But now I just be like, man, it just wasn't meant. God didn't have that in my story.
I wouldn't even turn the games on Sunday, boy. I'd be so busy on Sunday.
I just started watching football. Again this year. Last year in 2020. I just started watching football again, bro. I could not watch football. Like I still can't go to NFL games.
Yeah, that's how
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Like I don't feel right being in the stands watching no game. I need to be on the sideline. I need to be in the action.
I'm going to the Washington football team alumni game this year. So this will be my first time back in the stadium since I stopped playing.
Minnesota's doing something like they just sent me the email either today or yesterday about it. Jerry Capone just sent out an email too about being in Miami this week. Y'all get that one?
Yeah,
I got that one.
Jerry Capone gonna need some money off of you, boy.
Yeah, right.
You gonna need some money off of you. You trying to build a $60 million facility, right? You know what I'm saying? Good thing they put you. Yeah, they trying to build a $60 million football facility. So
didn't they just build the indoors? Oh, so they trying to get rid of the McHugh.
Yeah, get rid of McHugh.
and just make a solely football only.
Yeah. They need some of that training money you got over there, boy.
They better call some of them other alumni. What Brandon Albert at? What Eugene Monroe and Chris Long at?
Yeah, they need to tap them lines first.
What? They need to tap them pockets first. Pocket check. Chris Cook ain't got nothing.
Hey, after you get some commitments, let me see who done gave the commitments, and I'm gonna tell you where mine will come in at.
Rodney McLeod, Morgan Moses, man. Stop playing. Anthony Harris. Y'all better call them. Get out. They got second contracts. I ain't getting no second big deal.
Tap them pockets. Nah, man, that's what's up, man. I don't know. You got anything else, man? Or you done? That's your last question?
That's it.
Question, bro. Well, man, I just want to say, man, first of all, I appreciate you jumping on here, man. You like my big brother, man. Hey, my first day showing up to campus, it was him and Vic and Jamil that they was showing me around, bro. And then, obviously me being a DB, I was around Vic and Cook mostly. And one thing they definitely preached was ain't gonna be no soft stuff over here in the corner side, bro.
Nah.
Hey, I was out there dipping and slipping in the two spots. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Hey, we got to play some face in the fan ball out here. I said, hey, I'll figure it out. But hey, my
first day Chase was all finesse. All finesse, man.
Hey, quickness. I'm going left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm using my quickness, man.
And they was over here locking them out, shedding them. I said, whoa, I don't think I got that in my game. Nope.
Yeah, man. You use straight quickness, bro.
Yeah, that's it. All right, man. But yeah, appreciate you, bro. It's good to see you, man. Good to talk to you. Glad everything.
Yeah, good. Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me on, bro.
And I'm glad that everybody all the UVA faithful can get reconnected with you, because you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, they keep coming in and they keep seeing people come play, but then they keep forgetting who was there, who was laying the bricks, man. So
it's a revolving door, man.
Yeah, it's a revolving door for sure. Yeah. But they got them boys out there wearing that 2. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That big 2. I see a 2 playing corner now.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, seen that. Man. You don't even know who was wearing that 2 first right there out there in that corner.
You gotta hold that down.
So, all right, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey.
All right, Cook.
We'll holler at y'all boys next week, man. We out.